Good morning. How everybody doing? Happy day after Thanksgiving, man. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. But I'm on here because I want to speak about something. First of all, I just want everybody to like my YouTube channel first, Davalier Turner. Click down below, like my YouTube channel. But what I want to speak about is very important because what it is, it's about new agents. And it's very important new agents hear this because a lot of people jump into real estate thinking that it's a cakewalk. Real estate is nowhere near a cakewalk. It's a hard, dedicated profession. It's not easy. It's not, oh, I'm going to get in and I'm going to make this, I'm going to do that. Or people think I'm going to get in it, I'm going to do it on the weekends, I'm going to make a few dollars on the weekends, a couple hundred, supplement my income, and then I don't have to do it no more. This is a job you really have to be dedicated to and build yourself up. And that's what a lot of people don't have the patience to do. Like, you really have to take time, build yourself up, learn real estate. I see a lot of agents come in, they looking for the highest commission possible. When they come in the door, I want the highest commission. I want the highest commission. But, but you could get the highest commission, but if you ain't making no money, what is the use of being having the highest commission? If you don't have the training, what could you gain from having the highest commission? You need to be trained, you need to learn it, and you need to have a passion in your heart to go after real estate. This is not a cakewalk. This is hard work. They say 1 in every 7 realtors make it. That's all just not a good odds. You know how many people go to real estate school a year, per month, a week? You have hundreds of thousands a year in the US going to real estate school, and only 1 in 7 make it. So that tells you something. Real estate is not easy as people think it is. And another biggest thing about real estate is you have to be a people person. You cannot do real estate and not like people. You cannot do real estate and do not want to network with people. You need everybody. You need your sources open. I hear people say, oh no, my social media private. I don't want to deal with people. You're a realtor. You got to deal with people. These are people that will come to you. You have to open yourself up. When you get in real estate, you got to open yourself up to the public because you have to become personable. It's like anything. You can't expect people to buy a service from you when you don't even like people. You don't communicate, don't network with people. How do you expect them to like your service? I'm just asking that question. How do you expect them to like your service when you don't even like people? You have to go inside yourself and say, listen, I ain't really a people person, but if I really want to do this, I have to enjoy people. And once you start networking, you'll realize it's not that bad. You could be an extrovert, introvert, whatever invert you want to be, but you got to understand you have to bring it out of you. And that's the thing about it. You can't just sit back and be like, oh, everything gonna come to me. No, you have to go get it. And if you're not a people person, how are you gonna go get it? Every person you should speak to, you should introduce yourself to, should know that you're a realtor. I like to let everybody know I'm a realtor. If I hear somebody in a real estate conversation and it's not private conversation, I'm going to interject because I'm going to put my 2 cents in because it's something that I'm passionate about. I love speaking about real estate. I love doing real estate. I have 20 plus years in real estate licensed. So, it's a joy to me. So I'm going to let people know what I do. And everybody needs to let people know what they do instead of complaining. I hear people complain, oh, they ain't got no money. How do you know who have money? There's so many people that you think don't have money that do have money. And they right next to you. They just don't want you to know they have money. That's what people with money do. Keep it to themselves. They don't want everybody to know, oh, I got a bunch of money. No, they don't want people to know their business. I have people come to me, buy houses and say, Dad, don't post me. You know why? Because I don't want people to know I bought a house. I don't want people to think they can come stay with me. I don't want this. And I understand. We playing broke. It happens. A lot of people play broke. But that don't mean that they are actually broke. People know what they do. They have responsibilities and priorities. And one thing, the biggest thing I tell new agents all the time, and they quit. New agents quit quick. And the problem I have with that is in me, because I feel like anytime I pay money for something, I have to get something out of it. Like, I'm not gonna give you $800 for a class, and then got to get on all these boards and pay another $1,500, which is about $2,300, and then don't get $2,300 back out of it. If I put $2,300 in, I deserve to triple my money at least. I'm not putting my money in just to be like, oh, I'm going to quit. You know why people really quit real estate? Because people have a comfort net. Like, oh, if this ain't working, let me go back to this job. Job paying $50,000, $60,000 a year. I get it. You got bills right now. It's a safety net. But I guarantee you one thing. You could ask any realtor that's been in this game a long time, will they go back to a 9 to 5? And I guarantee the answer is hell no. Because we know how to work each market, we learn each market, and we make money in each market. Every market has money to be made in it. People are like, oh, it's a rough market, a struggle. But people are still making money. Real estate is still selling. Agents that been in the game is still in the game. They don't get up and run. But see, when you got a comfort net, you can always say, oh, this ain't working fast. Most realtors give it 4 months to say, new realtors, oh, I'll give up. I ain't doing this no more. 4 months because you didn't make no money. But have you really applied yourself? See, the thing about it is people apply themselves when they have to apply themselves. Like, for instance, when I started real estate 20 years ago in 2000, 2000, I knew I had to do real estate. I didn't have no choice. I wasn't going back to a job. I knew I had to make it work for me right now. I wasn't happy with 40, what that was, they was giving me $44,000 a year at TD Waterhouse. I wasn't happy with that being a help desk tech. When my first 6 months of real estate, I made the same amount of money. So you can't tell me I'm going to be happy going back there. I got to work the whole year, and I made this in 6 months. And this was as a new agent. Now, imagine at that time if I was really established. So I knew I had to make this work. It wasn't a choice. But we give up so quick. And I ain't saying leave your job. I would never say that. I wouldn't say leave your job until you know this is something that you could really do. But what I am saying is people give up way too quick. Once you put that money out, real estate owe you something. You have to make it pay. Why wouldn't you make it pay? Huh? If you bought something from somebody and the service ain't right, you take it back to Macy's. You take it back to any store because you paid for it. You go buy a TV right now on Black Friday and the TV don't work right, you're going to take it back to BJ's. You know why? Because you paid for that TV. You expect it to work. And the same way you pay for that real estate class, you have to make it work for you. I don't care if you do rentals part-time, referrals part-time. You can refer people and make money, but you do not quit. Because once you put money out, it owe you some. I don't know if people rich. I'm not rich. I can't afford to put out $2,000 for a class and to get on all these boards and it don't pay me back. I can't afford to loan a friend $2,000 and it don't pay me back. So therefore, it's like just saying, here, take my money. I done gave you time. First of all, you don't gave time. Time is money. You done took the time to go to a class, to sit there, to study, to learn. Because you have to study to pass the class final and then the state exam final. And then you got to go pay for fingerprints. You got to go do other stuff. But you had to do all this, which just took time. You had to take time out your daily schedule, which could have been money. Some of you might have took a day off just to go do these things. So you don't feel like real estate owe you something? Quitting is not an option. I guarantee you, if you stick with it, you will find how good it is. I'm telling you, stick with it. You can become successful, but you can't become successful if you just realize, like, I could just leave the day and go over there. You got to be successful because you mean it. You got to have you got to say, listen, I'm going to do this. I'm going to study. I'm going to learn how to become a great realtor. You follow realtors. They have classes on YouTube you can follow, and I ain't saying that's how you really learn. But what I am saying is it's good information. And by getting information, you become a better agent. Most agents in the game and experience learned information. And once you got information, you can become any realtor you want. But don't give up. You got $2,000 invested in all this, and you give up only because you have a safety net. I'm going to run back to this job that pays me $60,000 a year. Man, I can't do nothing with $60,000 a year. You have to realize it's time to sit down and make it happen. Go to referral agent. Just don't quit. Everybody, want to have a referral to another agent. You can get 25% of that, your office, and then you get your cut. At least you're getting your money back. But do not quit. Stop quitting. I see people walk out too much, and I hate to see people waste money because people don't have money to waste like that. We can only be successful as we want to be. How much we push ourselves to be is on us. If you can't do it alone, find a good team. If you're going to be part-time, you're going to need a team. Because if you're selling a house, they got a home inspection on appraiser, you're going to need somebody to come in and fill in for you while you're at your other job, since you're doing it part-time. So you need a team. Like I said, it's not easy. And it sounds easier than what it is. But you got to put in your heart. Once you put in your heart that, I need my money back. you will become a better realtor, and you will not quit and give up on it. We give up too easy. We give up because it's easy to give up. Staying with it is the hard part. Everybody could give up and walk away. That's what people used to. The safety net. But like I said, ask any realtor that's been doing real estate for years. I guarantee you they would never leave real estate to go back to a 9 to 5. I bet you they would not go sit in that office for that little bit of time and money. Because you know what? They realize how precious their time was. Real estate, you get paid for your time. Once you learn it, you really get paid for your time. So what I'm saying is just take your time, learn it, and pace yourself. Do not get frustrated with it. It is money in here, and it is a good career. Once you start realizing and learning, trust me, you will not give up as easily. Like I said, always say, we on go, man. We not turning back. We on go. Once again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see y'all next week with some more information. Have a good one.